Hey y'all, this is Brandy from Southern Crafts DIY, and I want to say hey to all my returning viewers and welcome to any new viewers. If you follow me on social media, which links are down below, you'll have seen a list of everything needed for today's project. This is going to be a super easy to do project, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm excited to be doing this, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in, and I will show you what's needed to do this project. So all you're going to need is some plastic eggs from Dollar Tree or wherever you want to get them from. These came from Dollar Tree. Pick any design you want. This is what I chose. And you're going to need some line or twine or something. I'm using fishing line because you really don't need much of anything. So that's all that is needed for this project. I'm also going to be using some glue because I always use glue. But as a little side note, give me a second, y'all. Alright, as I was saying, sorry about that. As a little side note, because this is a super easy project, we're going to take one of the eggs and we're going to use pipe cleaner, some permanent markers, depending on what color I want, and a little, give me a second, let me get it. Sorry about this, y'all. Sorry, a little pom-pom thingy, and we're gonna make a little bunny out of this. I would use googly eyes but I can't seem to find my googly eyes. So if you have googly eyes, you can use that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so if you look, these already have holes in them, but I don't want to use the 4 holes or even one. So I'm going to take the middle little dent and I'm going to use my little hand drill. Oops, my little hand powered drill. And I'm just going to put holes in them. Don't want to use my actual drill, because my electric drill, because I'm scared it might break the egg. So I'm just doing that, and see, it's got a hole in it, and it should be big enough to fit the fishing line, so I'm not worried about it. I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. Sometimes it doesn't seem to want to do anything, but it is working. I try to not put too much pressure on it because it is just a little flimsy plastic egg from Dollar Tree. And I don't want to break it. See? Sometimes I gotta use my left hand, sometimes I can use my right, and it seems to work. I don't know. But I will get the hole drilled. There it goes, now it seems to be doing it. I think. I think I was going the wrong way. Alright, so I've showed y'all how to do it if y'all want to do it that way, but I'm going to go ahead and do all the rest, minus the one I'm going to use for the bunny rabbit, and then we'll move on. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take these and we're going to do like this, okay? I'm just showing y'all how we want it to be. So I'm going to do pink, blue, orange, green, yellow. Hold on, I forgot about it. There's 2 pinks. Sorry, my bad. So we'll do like this: pink, blue, orange, the other pink, green, yellow. And then we'll go the green, this pink, orange, blue, pink, the other way. And that's how we're going to do it to make the what's it called, y'all? The garland. I'm sorry. I completely lost it. So give me a second because I want to do something before I actually start that. Alright, so what I want to do before I start this is I just want to put a little bit of glue on these. Just to try to keep them from opening up if I can. So, and I'm going to do that on all of it. Even the one that's going to be a bunny rabbit. So I'm just putting a little glue. And hopefully this works. I don't know, y'all. It seems like a good idea. But you only know when you try it. Give me a second. So, I'm just taking a touch of the hot glue and running it a little bit in the big side and then just closing the egg on it. So, did I do this one? No, I did not. Because I'm doing it in order, that's why I didn't do it yet. Doy. Alright, so. This is not easy trying to keep it in order, y'all. They roll however way they want to roll. Alright, so. Now, surprisingly, I actually saw something like this at a Walmart actually being decorated, but I don't know if they did it the way I'm doing it, so we will find out soon, won't we? If this works. And I didn't want much. I mean, you can make it as long as you want. You can get as many of these as you want and make it as long as you want, but I didn't want too much. Let me do the last one and then I'll be done with the glue for now. Put 2-4 down and then Alright, so there we go. Alright, so now the next step is we're going to take the fishing line and we're going to go in the order I said. We're going to do the pink with the green color. I'm thinking I probably should have done the gluing them together last, but you know I like to do stupid stuff. Yep, I think I should have glued them together last. So let me take it off. You live, you learn. You don't do it again, hopefully. So I will glue it together after I string them. If I can get it in there. Sorry about that. So there is the first one done. And then I said I was going to do blue, right? I don't know why I thought this would work, doing this first. I'm trying to get the glue off. Alright, so So, alright, then we move on to the next one. And like I said, if you don't want to do it this way, you can easily put it through the holes that are already in the eggs. Like I just tried to do just now. Because my sight is horrible. Oh, there we go. Ah. Y'all, I literally did it backwards. You know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna fix it. I'll just continue in that. Doing it like that. Give me a second. Let me get all the glue off of these. Alright. So, onward with the, I don't know, y'all. I wanted to do it this way, so I am going to change it. I'm sorry. I don't know how I messed up like that. Let me make sure I didn't mess up again. Yep, the right way. Alright. So as you can see, I'm just sticking it through the hole I made. And out through the other hole. Alright, so I've showed you it 3 times, and I'm going to show you this when I have them all on there. Alright, now that they're all on there and they're glued back closed, we can move on to the next step. But by the way, after you get to the yellow, or when you get to the yellow, if you want to, you can flip them and go the other way, but I didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to tie, I looped it, and I'm going to tie a knot so that we can hang it. And what I'm going to do is, I always do this, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to add a little glue. To help keep the knot from coming out. So, I always do that, y'all. Always. So, we do the same thing on this side. Let me see. It's fine. I didn't mean to do that far, but it's fine. I'm going to take this. I meant to have it closer, but I didn't do it right, but it's fine. Alright, I'm going to take this. I'm going to loop it and knot it again. And again, add some glue. Just to make sure it doesn't come off. And I don't need all this extra line, so I'm going to cut it. And hope I didn't cut the thing on accident. Because I've been known to do that, y'all. I really have. So, let me go ahead and do this side. Alright. Sorry about that. So that is the little garland, Easter egg garland. I might loop it closer so it doesn't have anything to go on, but I'm not sure. But I gave it a little extra room in case. I'll hang it up so y'all can see it. But that's it for the garland. And now we're going to move on to the little extra project I was telling y'all about. So we're going to take, let me find my pieces that I seem to have lost, because I'm good at that. Give me a second, let me find it. So the back of the egg, I'm just going to add some glue, and I'm going to put the little ball for the tail. Now, you can, like I said, you could do googly eyes, but apparently I don't know where my googly eyes are. So I'm just going to take a marker. I decided green. We're just going to go with it. And we're going to try to do this as carefully as I can. I'm going to draw a little nose. And a mouth. You can pick whatever color you want. You could do pink for the mouth and the nose, or whatever. And then we're just gonna draw some eyes. There's the face of the little bunny. That looks weird. I know it looks weird, but we're gonna go with it. It'd be better if you have the googly eyes. So the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take, and we're gonna make ears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, hold on a second, let me cut these. Make sure I get the same length. Alright. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend them over. And we're going to glue them behind the head. Hopefully. That's the plan. But my fingers are not working. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let's try it now. I'm going to find my googly eyes, and I'm going to do this with googly eyes because I prefer the googly eyes, but I don't know where they are. Alright, there's one. A little too far over, but it's fine. And this is supposed to be just a real quick thing to show you something else you can make with these things. So, it's not a big deal if you don't do this. So, and there's two. And now you have a cute little bunny. Preferably with googly eyes, but we'll go with what we have. And I think it's cute, and it's just something extra to do. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. So those are some little fast projects you can do for the Easter season. You could decorate these eggs or have your kids decorate them, and you could put in their Easter baskets. Alright y'all, so that's it for today's project. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if y'all did, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below because it does help my channel grow, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!